Okay, Monday, week 24, unit rate, table, and graph. Homework is just the back. So, we don't have school on Friday. Woo, yay, Friday. Your dream box is going to be due Saturday. Now, if you are missing dream box topics, lessons, if you do extra this week, I will give you credit for it. Okay, so look on Aries. On Aries, I'll tell you like how many it's out of. At the very bottom of Aries, I believe your grade is broken down, and you'll see like, oh, she only's giving me 5 points, but I should have 30 points on Dreambox, so I'm missing 25. So I got a lot of work this weekend. So I'm going to do a special Dreambox week because you have Friday off, so you can do extras on Friday. So you have 5 due Saturday, but if you're missing lessons, you can do extra this week. Right? I think. So what does it say at the bottom? Does it break it down at the bottom? For Aries? I think at the bottom it shows you like your breakdown, right? So you can do the math of how many topics you're missing or lessons you're missing. All the way at the bottom, right? Cool. So you can do that. Good thing you're watching this video, those kids who are absent, so they know. Okay, it closes on Saturday. All right, let's get your packet out. Let's learn some stuff today. Ratio, rates, and proportions. I'm right behind literally Jamie, like literally right behind her. It's a big packet. All right, we're on page 3, página 3, page 3. All right, page 3. The biggest thing they'll test you on the SBAC is this, okay? So let's make sure we really understand how to do this. Okay. The cost of 5 cereal boxes is $10. What is the cost of 1 cereal box? So 1 cereal box. So when I divide, what number goes outside? What goes outside, I guess? 5. Because I'm asking for 1 cereal box, that means that box will go outside because it's 1 cereal box. So what number represents the cereal box? 5. So that means that 5 goes outside and 10 goes inside. Remember, I tricked a lot of you with this wall one from last week, right? There's a lot of kids who did it the other way. So whatever you're finding one of goes outside. Okay, what's 10 divided by 5? 2. So that is what we call our unit price. It's $2 per box. So our unit rate, our unit price is $2, is what we solved for. Okay? What does the $2 mean? It's $2 per box. How many is per? 1. So 1 box is $2. All right. Now, what did we solve 1 of? We solved for 1 box. So that means your X, whatever your 1 is, Olivia, whatever your 1 is going to be your X. So that means that my X's are boxes, cereal boxes. All of these X's represent number of boxes. So therefore, what is Y? Y represents whatever the other number is. What is the other number? Dollars. Very good. So Y is my money. Okay? So you have to label what is X, what is Y. My easiest way to teach it to you is whatever you're finding 1 of will be your X. Whatever you're finding 1 of is your X. And then the other one is whatever the other number is. Oh, it's 10. 10 what? Oh, $10. So therefore, Y is money. Does that make sense? So whatever you're finding 1 of goes in X. Your X has a name. Okay, the hardest question I'll ask you today. If I buy 0 boxes, how much money is that going to be? 0. If I buy 1 box, how much is that going to be? 2. 2 boxes? 3 boxes? 4 boxes? 5? 6 boxes? 10 boxes? It's going to cost me 20 bucks, right? What am I multiplying all my x's by? 2. Why do I multiply all my x's by 2?
Because the price is $2.
Yeah, because each box is $2. My unit rate, my unit price is $2. So I took all of these numbers and multiplied it by 2. All right, next. What is this in my coordinate plane? What is this, x or y? Ooh, what is this? That's your x. And what's my x in this story? Cereal boxes. Okay, so what does this line represent? Money. It's your y and it's your money. So yes, they'll ask you to label things. All right, now, do we know how to number these? Do we number the boxes or the lines?
The boxes.
No, we label the lines. So, this one is 0. This line right here is a 1. This line right here is a 2. This line is a 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Here's what I don't want to see. I'll mess it up over here. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see that. Because is 7 this line or is 7 this line? I don't know. That's called numbering the boxes. We don't want to number the boxes. We don't want to put the numbers in the middle because it's like, is this 5 or is this 5? I don't know. It's in the middle. So we don't want to do that ever. One thing I don't like about Dreambox is they do that. When you do order pairs, the numbers are very hard to see where they are at. So number the lines. You see, this line is 1, that line is 2, that line's 3. Okay, so let's keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now, my y's. What should I count up on my y's?
Oh, times 2.
So what should I go up by? 2. 2's. Why?
Because 1 costs 2.
Yeah, and how much it costs. Could I number it by ones? I could. But I'm in control, right? I'm in control. I can number this however I want. I can go by 5s if I want to. I can go by 1s. But what's the smartest thing to do? 2's. Because you're in charge. If you're in charge, number it the way it's going to help you graph it. 2, 4, 6, 8. So again, am I numbering the lines? Yes. So a line number. Try not to put them in the middle. Okay. Okay, where is our first stop? 0, 0. Does anybody know what it's called? 0, 0?
The origin.
The origin. Very good. Yes, the origin. 0, 0. That's my first stop. All right, what's my next stop? 1, 2. 1, 2. What's my third dot? 2, 4. Then 3, 6. 4, 8. 5, 10. 12. What do we notice about this graph? It's not straight. It goes up. Diagonal. Is it straight or not? It's not going all the way to the corner, which is okay. It doesn't have to go all the way to the corner. No one graphed a 720, right? Because you had on the table, I skipped it. Loud tissues. There we go. Does anybody know why there's an arrow there at the end? What else? How else would you put an arrow at the end? Never ending. Could I technically buy 100 boxes of cereal? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but does it fit? Can I write? Does it 100? I can't go all the way to 100. I ran out of room. But this arrow means it keeps going forever and ever and forever. Does it go down here? Can I go down this way?
No.
No, because why? It'd be negative, right? Can't really have a negative one box.
Well, you could give someone a 3 box.
I guess. Maybe. All right. The most difficult questions of your life. Are you ready?
No.
Okay, good. What does the point 1 comma blank mean in the context of the problem? What number goes in the blank?
2.
Yep, 2. What does the point 1 comma 2 mean in the context of the problem? Meaning in the story. In the story, what does this point right there mean? In the story, what does that mean? What does 1 comma 2 mean?
1 box passes 2 gone.
Yeah. So when you're taking like an SBAC or a map, you have to literally type in the point 1 comma 2 means that 1 box costs $2. You type that in, and that's what they give you credit for. So the point 1 comma 2 means 1 cereal box costs $2. Yes, you gotta spell it all out. They want to know in the story. In the story, what does this number mean? Because we're so used to in math just telling, oh, the answer's 2. The answer's 5. Okay, but what do those numbers mean? Oh, it has a story behind it. And we gotta write it all out. What does the point 0, 0 mean in the context of the problem? What does 0, 0 mean?
0 boxes is $0.
Yep. 0 boxes cost $0. Exactly. Now I'm going to show you behind the scenes of a teacher. So as a math teacher, I don't just teach you whatever I feel like teaching you. The state tells me what to teach you. They go, Miss Lamont, you have to teach you this. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, but I have to. So here is part of your major standard in 7th grade. So it's going to be very repetitive. This packet's repetitive. So here, this is your standard. Explain what point X, Y on the graph of a proportional relationship means in terms of the situation. In terms of the story, what does X, Y mean? With special attention, ooh, give me your special attention to points 0, 0, and 1R, where R is the unit rate. So I have to make sure that you understand. If I tell you, what does 0, 0 mean? You don't go like, nothing. Oh, kills me if you say that. And then 1 comma R, R being the unit rate. That's literally what I just did right there. I said 1 comma what? Oh, the point 1 comma 2 means 1 cereal boxes cost $2. So again, the state of California tells me I got to teach you all of this. Okay?
What about the state of Idaho?
We don't even live there.
All right. What does the point 0, 0 mean in the context of the problem?
0, 0 means 0 boxes cost $0.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, you're trying to kill me over here?
No. Sorry. That's just like, thanks, cost. Is that what he thought? Well, I'm glad you joined us for the lesson. Muy importante lesson today. Such a scholar. But did you show work?
Yes.
Super scholar. Wow, student of the day right there. Okay. So, you might think, like, really, why am I asking you this? It's a big deal in the state of... I think it's, yeah, the state. It might be national. I don't know. Okay, what does the point blank blank mean in the context of the problem? This is where I get liberty of telling you whatever point. I'm going to do 612. All right, what does 612 mean? The point 6 comma 12 means... Yep. 6 boxes cost $12. And remember the dollar sign goes in the front, not the back. Don't embarrass me. $6. 6 boxes cost $6. They want to make sure that you don't switch the dollars and the cereal boxes and that you know. All right. Yay. That's a big deal in 7th grade. Pretty easy, no? I think.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start page 4. All right, page 4, página 4. Sam, let's stay with page 4. Then go back and do page 3. It's not that hard. Okay, the cost of 4 math notebooks is $10. What is the cost of 1 notebook? So, again, whatever you're finding one of, that is going to be your X or your Y? X. So whatever you're finding one of is your X. So I'm finding 1 notebook. So that means what is my X? Notebooks. Very good. So I can label it X will be notebooks. Over here, X is also notebooks. Yeah, woo, good job. So whatever, Daniel, your X is, your 1 is, 1 notebook, that's your X. You can label it here on your table, and you can label your X on your graph. So what's the other number? The other thing we're talking about is money. It's always very popular, money. So that means that your Y is money. All right. So we've established what X and Y is. Now we're going to divide. What number goes inside? What number goes outside? Read the first sentence. The first sentence tells you the numbers. I have 4 notebooks. It's $10. So where does the 4 go? Where does the 10 go?
4 goes outside.
Beautiful. 10 goes inside. All right, what's my unit price?
2.5.
2.5. So $2.50 per notebook. $2.50 per notebook. All right. So, how much does 0 notebooks cost? $0. Be very careful. We always start with 0, 0. We want it to be 0, 0. 1 notebook, $2.50. 2 notebooks, $5. 3 notebooks?
7.
Good. All right. I'll be quiet. You continue. Gotta change my attendance. Keep adding 250 plus 250 plus 250 plus 250. All right, volunteer. How much does 4 notebooks cost?
$7.50.
3 notebooks would cost $7.50. Yes. How much is
$10.
4? Yes, $10. All right. 5 notebooks. David, you have 5 notebooks?
Yeah.
What's it? What is it?
So,
Good. 6 notebooks. Who has 6 notebooks? Eli? Good. Now I skip to 8. I always try to trick you at the bottom. I always skip at the bottom, so be very mindful. Yeah, I skipped 7. So,
why?
what is 8? To keep you on your toes. Because some kids will just keep adding, and they'll tell me 1750. Look down. Did you write 1750? I hope not.
Look down on your toes. Really?
So what is 8? 20. If you wrote 1750, it's a classic mistake. Classic. But don't do it again. All right. So, David, let's focus. Okay, let's label our X's. Remember, 0, 1. On your X's, we'll go by ones. What do I go up on my Y's? 2? 2.5. Could I go up by ones? Yes. But if we're in control, we're going to use whatever Y is. If we're in control, you use your table. 0. What's the last number that fits on my table? Oh, sorry, my hand's blocking it.
20.
20 is not the correct. 30 should be.
My son looks, it showed, now it's like 20.
Well, your table goes up to 20, but then your graph, if you go all the way up, which is good practice, 30. Totally. All right. Where's our first dot?
I don't know.
0, 0, which is the origin. What do we notice about this graph?
Let's go up.
It's going up.
Oh,
Whoa.
there was no 7.
I know, but could I plot 7? Yeah. Do you see a pattern? How it goes perfectly in up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. It should all go up 1 over 1. If you're in full control, they'll do that. When you see these on the test, they'll show you, like, is it a straight line? Does it start at 0, 0? Those are two important things that we have to be aware of. Does it start at 0, 0, and does it go in a straight line? And based on my graph, yes, it does. All right. Okay. Okay. What does the point 1, 0 mean in the context of the problem? What number goes in that spot?
2.5.
2.5. So what does this point mean?
It means that one notebook costs $2.50.
Very good. One notebook costs $2.50. That's what it means. One notebook costs $2.50. All right. What does the point 0, 0 mean? Good. Do not write nothing. That's the easiest way to lose really easy points. The point 0, 0 means 0 notebooks cost $0. All right. What does the point? What point should I use? Let's do 3,750. What does 3,750 mean? All right. Okay. Easy?
Not yet, miss, please.
No. We're okay with all this? It's a lot.
Wait, not yet.
It's pretty easy. Well,
Yes, no?
you should read it and then just write it. Like, I don't think you should copy word for word.
I should.
Like, he's copying word for word
Yeah.
instead of just reading the sentence and going, oh, okay, let me just write it down. The point set 3,750 means 3 notebooks cost $7.50, and then he would just write it all down.
Smarter.
You definitely worked harder. All right, let's see which one I want you to do first. Okay, I want you to. Un momento, por favor. What should. Let's just do for kicks. Let's do page 5 in 5 minutes. Set timer for 5 minutes. Okay, can you do page 5 and just page 5?
No, I know. These parts will change.
Okay, David, I want you to show us that you've learned. We're still recording. So let's do page 5.